Hello and welcome to Anatomy and Physiology. I'm Molly Baxter and I am your instructor for this class. A couple links I want to point out right off before we go through the class. Here is our Zoom link for class on Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 to 11:15. You can click on that early so that you can get into it, learn how to maneuver through Zoom. You will also be able to use this link for study hall with other students at any time, 24/7. You will be expected to attend class with your cameras on and audio on so that we can have some participation. Here is the link for our online assignments. The P is for Pearson, who published the MyLab and Mastering Tools for Anatomy and Physiology. And here is a document that helps you register for that. But I will be showing you how to register in this video. Over here to the right is a block with information about our lab. We will be doing lab at Visible Body. And so here is the link for Visible Body, but there will also be a link in every module. You'll want to watch this tutorial on Visible Body. Click here for some more details on how to maneuver through Visible Body. It's not useful if you look at it and don't know how to use the tools in it. So those are some quick links. If you've never been in RAMS Online, you'll notice these arrows here. Open all, close all. Well, if I open all, it's going to open every module for the whole term, and it looks a little bit scary, maybe intimidating. So the best thing to do is just close all. And then you can see that it covers the whole term in one glance. Most modules are 1 week. Some modules are 2 weeks, but you can keep it closed and open them one at a time. So let's get started with the Getting Started module. There will be course announcements, and you can click here to read them. Those can go to your smartphone. This video will be located here. It's the course introduction video. Here's a short video welcoming you. Here is more information about me, my hobbies, my family, my travels, my teaching philosophy. So if you're interested in learning that about your instructor, this document's for you. Here's the syllabus, which is very standard at Southeastern, covering the course outcomes, what you're going to cover, percentages of lab and lecture, that kind of thing. Here's an extremely important document, the syllabus addendum. You would never take a driving test without learning the rules of the road and the rules of driving. So you really can't be successful in an online class without reading the rules for that class. And that's located here in the syllabus addendum. Do I allow late work? What are tests worth? What is the participation policy? All those questions can be answered here in the syllabus addendum, and you will have a quiz on this in your first week. If you've never been to RAMS Online, you might want to check out this document and open it up and browse through it, even if you are comfortable with RAMS Online, because you might learn something new. I'll be using the Lockdown Browser Respondus for testing. You have to have a webcam. If you've never used that before, read this document. It helps you download Respondus, and there will be a practice test in Module 1 so you can see if that system is working with your computer. And anytime you have a question, you can post it right here. I might not see it right away, but if someone in class might, and they might be able to answer it for you faster than I can. Down at the bottom of the module, it will tell you what to do next. And next it says to navigate to the Enrollment Key Quiz module. Take and submit the Enrollment Key Quiz before the due date. So let's open up that Enrollment Key Quiz module. And this quiz is essential. This is your official entry point into the class. And even if you've been participating in class, if you do not take the Enrollment Key Quiz by the date, you will be dropped from class. So just take it and be done with it. It's not difficult and it doesn't affect your grade, but it will keep you in class. Next, navigate to week 1. Read the module overview, etc., etc. So you do want to, it's a lot of reading. and it will help you to understand what's going on if you do all that reading. So each module will start with objectives, resources, and assignments, activities, and so on. So you do want to read through every single thing here. Introduce yourself to your peers in this course via the designated discussion forum found below. Let's go find that. Okay, there it is. Post to the Introduce Yourself forum. Number 2, sign up for Remind. Well, Remind is my way of keeping in touch with you very, very quickly. So I need your cell phone number, and then I will send you an invite to Remind, and then we can text each other. I'm not always on the computer, and I'm not always in email, but just like you, I'm a little addicted to my phone, and I have my phone with me most of the time. So I will get your message. Sometimes it's a problem with a test, sometimes it's a quick question, sometimes it's an extended question. It doesn't matter. Using Remind keeps us in touch with each other very quickly. Register at Visible Body and take the introductory quiz. Okay, so remember that block up on top for Visible Body, but also here is the lab at Visible Body. So let's go look at Visible Body. Once you get into Visible Body, it's going to look like this, and you're going to see Getting Started with Visible Body. You have to click on that folder, and you will click on each one of these will open up and take the read through the Getting Started with Visible Body, learn the material, maybe read through it twice, and then take the Getting Started quiz. So these are the assignments that you will be seeing in Visible Body. When you open up the folder, you'll see the due dates. And over here are course resources. So some of these, such as Lab 1, require you to fill out a document, and that document will always be found in Course Resources. So I'll click on Course Resources, and there's Lab 1, Anatomical Scavenger Hunt. There is not always a document, but here are some documents for Lab 3. So this is Visible Body. It's really a great experience. So we register for Visible Body and we took that quiz. Register for Pearson and take the introductory quiz. So up at the top were registration instructions here, but let's click on that. And it will take us to this screen. You click on Open My Lab in Mastering, and it will take you to this screen. Now your screen will look different the first time because you haven't registered. So when you register, you've gotten your access code when you purchased your book at the bookstore. You have to enter that access code. Use your RAM mail to sign up. Just like Visible Body, use your RAM mail to sign up for it so you don't forget how you signed up for it. And then enter your access code. If you don't have the access code, you can use a credit card, or you can have a free introductory trial for about maybe a week and a half. If you don't enter an access code or credit card at that point, you will lose all those assignments. So once you open up, you'll see these two icons here. One is for list, and to me this looks confusing. I don't like this list, right? Look at that. We're going to switch over to the calendar view. Oh yeah, that's much better. So let's just look at Chapter 11. Chapter 11 has got homework, and you do that assignment. I wouldn't do that assignment until you've read through the textbook. It'll be much faster. Also, if you get a 90 or above on that assignment, you won't have the adaptive follow-up assignment. So you save that time. If you get a 90 or above, you automatically get 10 points on that adaptive follow-up assignment without doing it. And there's that adaptive. And then there's a quiz. So each chapter has homework, a possible adaptive follow-up, which targets the questions you got wrong, and then the quiz. And also, I would really, really recommend these dynamic study modules that you can do on your phone. You can download that app, and they really, really help with the material. So let's go back to class. So I'm going to close all again, and we were in week 1 module. And so we registered at Pearson, took the introductory quiz. The practice test for Respondus is down here. You click here to take the practice test for Respondus. You can take that as many times as you want to. But you do need to take it first before your first test, and that's on January 15th. And then the last thing to do is to complete the syllabus addendum quiz, which is down here. So you really do want to read through that syllabus addendum a couple times before you take that quiz. So those were the objectives. Here are the resources for this unit, and then these were all of the different activities that you had to complete in week 1. At the same time, reading chapter 1. So chapter 1, nothing is due in chapter 1 until week 2 module on January 22nd. So I hope this gets you started with the class. Talk to me in class about anything in this video, any questions that you have, and I can show you again. I can show you individually, or I can show everyone as a class, because I can share my screen in Zoom. Good luck this term, and I really look forward to meeting you.